When we think about family, we often envision a place of love, support, and belonging. A family is one of the most precious gifts God has given us. Yet, in the midst of life's challenges, maintaining strong relationships within our families can sometimes feel overwhelming. Conflicts arise, misunderstandings occur, and the pressures of daily life can leave us feeling disconnected from the people we care about most. But here's the beautiful truth: God, in His infinite grace, has given us everything we need to build strong, loving, and Christ-centered family relationships. Let's start by reflecting on this. God Himself is a relational being. From the very beginning, He created us to experience relationships with Him and with one another. He modeled the perfect relationship through the love and unity of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And through the new covenant of grace, He invites us into a life of love and connection, not only with Him but also with our families. The foundation of strengthening family relationships begins with understanding God's unconditional love for us. When we truly grasp the depth of His love and grace, it transforms the way we view ourselves and those around us. Often, our struggles within the family arise from unmet expectations, hurt feelings, or a lack of communication. But when we allow God's grace to fill our hearts, it enables us to extend that same grace to our loved ones. Think about this for a moment. How often do we try to change others in our family, believing that if they were different, everything would be better? Yet God's way is entirely different. He doesn't force us to change through pressure or demands. Instead, He lovingly works in our hearts, transforming us from the inside out. In the same way, strengthening your family relationships starts with your own heart. It's not about fixing others but about allowing God's grace to shape you, filling you with His patience, kindness, and love. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen family bonds is through prayer. Prayer invites God into the center of your relationships. When you pray for your family, you're not only lifting them up before the Lord, but you're also inviting His presence into your home. Imagine a family where every member is committed to praying for one another, where forgiveness is sought and given freely, and where the love of Christ is evident in every interaction. This kind of family isn't perfect, but it is united by God's grace. Consider making prayer a daily practice in your family life. It doesn't have to be formal or lengthy. What matters is the heart behind it. Perhaps you can gather as a family each evening, thanking God for His blessings and lifting up your concerns to Him. Encourage each family member to participate, even in small ways. Over time, this simple habit can bring incredible healing and unity to your home. Another key to building strong family relationships is forgiveness. Forgiveness is at the very heart of the gospel. Through Jesus, we've been forgiven of every sin, past, present, and future. This forgiveness wasn't earned. It was freely given because of God's love for us. When we understand this truth, it compels us to forgive others, including our family members. Holding on to grudges or past hurts can create walls between you and your loved ones. But God's grace tears down those walls. When you choose to forgive, you're not condoning the wrong that was done, but you're choosing to release the hurt and trust God to bring healing. Forgiveness can be difficult, especially when the pain runs deep. But remember, you're not forgiving in your own strength. You're forgiving with the strength and grace God provides. In addition to prayer and forgiveness, cultivating a spirit of gratitude can transform your family relationships. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It reminds you of God's goodness and the blessings He's given you, even in challenging seasons. Make it a habit to express gratitude within your family. Thank your spouse, children, or parents for the things they do, no matter how small. Let them know you appreciate them. Gratitude not only uplifts others, but it also changes your perspective. It helps you see your family members through the lens of God's love, recognizing their value and worth as His creation. Instead of focusing on their flaws or mistakes, you'll begin to appreciate the unique qualities that make them who they are. Another essential aspect of strengthening family relationships is quality time. In today's fast-paced world, It's easy to become distracted by work, technology, and endless to-do lists. But building strong relationships requires intentionality. Take time to connect with your family in meaningful ways. This might look like sharing meals together, having heartfelt conversations, or simply enjoying each other's company. Remember, the time you invest in your family is never wasted. It's during these moments of connection that trust is built, love is expressed, and memories are made. Even if your family is going through a difficult season, don't underestimate the power of simply being present with one another. Finally, let's talk about love, the kind of love that only comes from God. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4-7 that love is patient, kind, and selfless. It doesn't keep a record of wrongs, and it rejoices in the truth. This kind of love isn't based on feelings, it's a choice. It's the decision to put others before yourself, to seek their good, and to reflect Christ's love in everything you do. When God's love fills your heart, it overflows into your relationships. It gives you the strength to be patient when tempers are short, to speak kindly even when you're frustrated, and to seek reconciliation when there's conflict. It's this love that binds families together, creating a bond that's unshakable. In conclusion, strengthening your family relationships with God isn't about striving or trying harder. It's about resting in His grace and allowing Him to work in and through you. It's about inviting Him into your home, seeking Him in prayer, extending forgiveness, and loving one another as He has loved you. As you walk this journey, remember that you're not alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and pouring out His grace upon your family. Trust Him to do what only He can do, and watch as He brings healing, unity, and joy to your home. Your family is a gift from God. Treasure it, nurture it, and entrust it to Him. And as you do, you'll experience the beauty of His love and grace, not only in your relationships but in every area of your life.